Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Hiva, and here on my channel I cover recent missing person cases. Today I want to provide some updates about the Kandi Green Gonzalez case and also talk to you about another possibly connected case about a missing woman named Krista Garrett. To provide a quick overview, Kandi Green Gonzalez disappeared on June 1st, 2021 from Prestonsburg, Kentucky. She was last seen in a yard on Abbott Creek Road running into a creek. Leading up to this, Kandi had asked the woman to call her mother for her and said that she had been kicked out by her boyfriend Jeff Blackburn. During this interaction, which is recorded and can be seen in my other videos, Kandi seemed frantic and distressed, and I delve into possible reasons why in previous videos. I've also discussed Jeff's criminal background and other alleged incidents in previous videos, so if you're interested in that, go ahead and check that out. But in this video, I mostly want to focus on two things. The first is an update that Jeff has hired a lawyer and refused to take a polygraph, which he previously agreed to take. I've stated this in earlier videos and I'll say it again. I don't think that hiring a lawyer makes you automatically guilty. In fact, I think that anybody in this situation where they are possibly connected to a crime or accused of being connected to a crime should hire a lawyer. However, if you hire an attorney and then refuse to cooperate, I think it can be very telling. According to Kandi's brother Adam, Jeff had previously agreed to take a polygraph, and then when the day came to take it, which was Tuesday, July 6th, Jeff never showed up. When he didn't show up, an investigator went to Jeff's house over 5 times to try to see where he was or to try to get a hold of him, but Jeff was not there. He claimed that he was at his mother's house. When they asked him why he didn't come, he claimed that he wasn't aware and wasn't told that the polygraph was to take place that day, even though it was scheduled weeks in advance. When they were finally able to get a hold of him, they asked him if he would just come in and take it that day, and he said that he wouldn't because everybody was under the impression that he had done something to Kandi already. While polygraphs or lie detector tests are commonly unreliable and usually inadmissible in most states, it can look questionable if you refuse to take one, and some people theorize that the reason investigators ask people to take one isn't so much to see your results of the polygraph, but to see how you respond to taking one. What looks even more questionable, though, in my opinion, is claiming that you didn't know that you had a polygraph scheduled that day and just not showing up entirely. I also want to clarify something about Jeff and his family not being allowed to search. After waiting 10 days, Jeff did show up at the base where Kandi's family is searching out of, and he did ask for flyers. At this point, Kandi's family had learned that Kandi had told her friends that Jeff had been abusive and they had seen text conversations. When Jeff arrived, he was asked to leave, and honestly, I don't blame them for asking him to leave. In my opinion, asking him to leave after learning that he was abusive to their missing family member was the polite thing they could do in this situation. So like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, Jeff's name has been recently connected to another missing woman, Krista Garrett. Krista was last seen in August of 2019, but she was heard from in October of 2019 by telephone. After speaking to her family, I learned that Krista called from a church to let her family know that she was going to a rehabilitation center. However, her family never learned how she was able to get into that church or who she was with when she called. When they didn't hear from Krista, initially they figured it was because she didn't have phone privileges at the rehab center. However, after months went by without contact and her kids' birthdays and holidays went by, they became worried. They knew that Krista wouldn't go this long without making some sort of contact, so they checked the rehab centers and they weren't able to verify that she had ever checked into any center. After this, Krista was reported missing in March of 2020. Like I said, Krista did call in October. However, the last time she was seen was in August. She was actually seen walking alone near a Marathon gas station in Prestonsburg, right where Kandi disappeared. The gas station she was seen at is 10 minutes away from Abbott Creek Road, which is where we know the incident took place with Kandi. The reason that Jeff's name is being brought up into Krista's disappearance is because Jeff and Krista allegedly knew each other before she disappeared. Although we don't know this for certain, the two were supposedly involved romantically or sexually. We don't know this for certain because Krista obviously isn't here to confirm it, and Jeff hasn't confirmed it from as far that I know. I spoke to someone who knew Krista and they confirmed it to me, and a member of Kandi's family actually confirmed it as well. I don't know if this is because Jeff and Kandi had spoken about Krista at some point or if Kandi met Krista through Jeff, but they did confirm it. Jeff and Krista's possible connection has just come to light, so her family is still trying to verify it and trying to speak to people who knew Krista, but it seems like it is legitimate. However, if Jeff and Krista knew each other, it's incredibly concerning that another woman in Jeff's circle has gone missing. I've also heard that Krista may have been involved with one of Jeff's friends after Kandi and Jeff got together. Is it possible that Jeff knows more about Krista's disappearance, whether he's directly involved or not? I don't think it's out of the realm of possibilities, especially when considering that substances could have been involved and knowing Jeff's history. Even if they both didn't know Jeff, Krista and Kandi have other similarities. They're both about the same age, they both look similar, they both have blonde hair and light eyes, and they have a similar build. They even share the same initials of KG. There are also several other missing women in this region of Kentucky, and this has led some to speculate about maybe a trafficking ring or even a possible serial killer. Of course, this is possible, anything is possible. However, there's a very close possibility that Kandi's case and Krista's case are connected, having both disappeared from the same area and having both known Jeff. Soon it'll be 2 years since Krista was last seen. She had plans for a future and she wanted to start a new chapter in her life. She has 4 kids and a family who love her and miss her and won't stop searching for answers until they find her. Like I said, it's been almost 2 years since Krista disappeared. She has blonde hair and green eyes. She is 4'11" and weighs 95 pounds. She has several tattoos, including the name Charlie on the left of her neck, a frog on her left foot, and a butterfly on her right shoulder. As always, I'll have pictures of her at the end of my video. If you have any information about her whereabouts, the number for you to call will be down in the description below. I know that Brothers Underwater Recovery is aware of Krista's case and that they have been searching for her while searching for Kandi. Make sure that you're sharing both of these women's stories. Their families are desperate for answers and just want to bring them home. I previously mentioned in my other video that I created a petition to put pressure on the Floyd County Sheriff's Office to act in Kandi's investigation, and currently that petition is at over 2,000 signatures. Thank you all for signing that, and I'll have a new video soon about next steps with that. But that's all I have for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.